Hey everybody, it's Stephanie Old World Gamer, and welcome back to Quest to the Firelands. And we are making our way this way. Anyways, hey, yes, welcome to Quest to the Firelands, the series where we are walking 12.5 million blocks away from spawn to hopefully reach the Firelands, where we get all fragmenty, segmenty, crazy looking land. And we don't want creepers to be bugging us right now. You stay over there, sir. You stay over there. And Hops is slowly coming. That's my zombie dog, Hops. Yeah, he's a trickster. Anyways, yeah, so how's everybody doing? I am doing okay for the most part. Still got a sore shoulder. And I'm still waiting to get physio done. And my doctor is out sick for this week, so I can't even go and see him. But that does not matter. That does not stop me from going to the Firelands. Thankfully, I do not use my shoulder while playing video games. I can leave my arm rested and just use my wrists as I need them. And that's pretty much it. But, yeah. Oh, looks like, hair. So, yeah, looks like we're going to try and, I guess, not use a boat right now. I'd like to just walk to where we have to go. So, yeah, new things. Not really, but some, yeah. We made a new purchase for more perler beads, for the, so Rob can start getting more perler sprites done, for the expo, the Avalon Expo that starts in August. So that's going to be my next, oh, that's bad. That's going to be my next, convention type thing that I'll be going to. And I'll be going there and trying to promote my channel once again, and hopefully find some more people who may be interested in the quest that we are pursuing while walking to the Firelands, or perhaps people enjoy video games and reviewing them and finding out what new and fun games they could be playing. Anyways, yeah, to get started on some topics here, I've recently done a viewer video for a new Gold Mario amiibo from one of my viewers, Spear and Magic Helmet. I think that was the name of his, I think that was his handle. I could be wrong. Jacques, one of my good friends, one of my good viewers. And he is quite a cool guy. He sent me one of the gold Mario amiibos. I did not think I was ever going to get one. And then I find out earlier today that apparently they're putting out a new silver Mario amiibo, apparently. So, yeah, I'm going to want that. And now my question is, are they going to release it here in Canada at all? Or is it just for the US? Oh, that was kind of crazy. I made hop spawn but by using a dirt block. That was kind of convenient and unexpected as well. Hello? Can I have your wood, please? Thank you. I know it's cold, but you could always move to a warmer climate. So, some of the other topics I got here is, recently we picked up some, I sent for some miscellaneous flavors of Kool-Aid that I've never tried before. And ones that I've had that are nostalgic to me, ones that I've had in my past, and that I didn't get the last time I ordered some, which was Purplesaurus Rex. Purplesaurus Rex is like my favorite Kool-Aid flavor, and they don't offer it here in Canada, at least not here in Newfoundland. Anyways, Hops, you're hopping in the way. But yeah. Purplesaurus Rex is a combination of grape and lemon, and I think it's fantastic. Actually, I don't know this song. Huh. I can honestly say I've never heard this Minecraft song before. It's over already? What am I, a Soul Calibur character? Anyways, yeah, so Purplesaurus Rex, they don't offer it here in Canada. I had to send away from a site in the UK. And yeah, like I said, it's grape and lemon, and it's really awesome. It looks sludgy, but it's so good, so tasty, and so full of sugar and bad for you. And I probably shouldn't be drinking Kool-Aid, but hey, what can I say? Sometimes I feel like a kid, and I just want to drink some Kool-Aid. And Kool-Aid is pretty awesome. It really is. I mean, how can you not enjoy Kool-Aid? Seriously. I mean, I don't know. We don't really buy regular flavors. Like, we don't buy Kool-Aid on a regular basis. It's just that I seen them online. I was like, ooh, let's get some new flavors and try them out. And so we did. And I may have something in store for them, but didn't go into too much detail about that. Although I probably could. It's not like too many people from my gaming channel watch over here. But I may be basing a new series, the first season of a new series, off of Kool-Aid. And how it brings back memories of playing video games when I was younger. Because I used to drink a lot of Kool-Aid while playing video games when I was younger. And because that was the staple drink. No one drank water. What's water? Who needs water when you have Kool-Aid? Sugar water. Sugar water dye flavor. Come on, Hops. Let's go, dude. And it looks like we're in a very wintry biome. We've been in the cold for a little while now, but I guess that's how it goes sometimes. And look, even here in the sand, we have all the sand covered in snow as well. So the snow does not discriminate against the land types. We have a lot of floating islands here. The Great Divide. That is the Great Divide right here, right now. My God, look at all those, like, floating. Yeah, I know. You're hopping. Oh, Hops. You and your hopping. You love hopping. So anyways, let's move over towards there and have a look at what's going on over here. Whoa. Apparently a lot of broken up land. And undergroundness. I do not need to go down there. Okay, let's keep going this way and hope that we do not fall into any holes of danger, dangerous. Back to snow where it's a little quieter. Yeah, that's one thing. The snow isn't squeaky. I don't know if you remember walking around in the snow is usually as well as a so that's they need to fix the sounds for snow. And it looks like we're almost ready to end the day, but I'm gonna crawl. Actually, no, let's go around this hill. And we'll just go over the lower side. Somebody's hot tub is not very hot. Anyways, so yeah, another thing that I think I mentioned in another episode is changing my game room. And once I actually do that, I'm going to be doing a video and showing people my game room redone and I guess configured for lack of better terms, reconfigured, remodeled room, game room, and computer room, whatever you like to call it. This is where I have all my video games except for like some of the newer stuff is upstairs, like the Wii U is upstairs. We play it on our other TV. But we have most of the, at least all of my collecting games, my retro games are all in one spot there anyways. So, we have a nice little spot here. We could settle for the night, but I think we're going to go to the top of this hill. What do you think, Hops? Top of the hill? Okay, I guess not. Well, he's gonna... Oh, I guess there's... Yeah, we're getting to one of these fields, then I guess. That's another place we could go. Hops, you're very quiet in this episode, sir. Yeah, are you up to mischief again? I bet that's what you're doing. You're planning... Ooh, we're gonna... Okay, we're gonna walk into a nice warm biome. We will have at least a nice warm rest for the night. Good evening. A very good evening. Go down these dirt steps, if you will. There we go. And it seems like the sun is really taking its time to go down, and I don't really mind. Because I enjoy this walk to the Fairlands. It's one of the most relaxing things that I do across my channels right now, and I do so enjoy it quite a bit. So, I guess we're going to be settling up here on this plateau. Ooh, before we get into cold territory. And we will make another place where we can sleep. Dip, 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 dip. What am I, like Magic School Bus or something? Oops, I did not mean to do that. There we go. Very particular at how I sort my items. And as the land loses its light, we shall go to bed while watching the sunset. And I will see you all in the morning, where we will talk a bit more about my game room setup and such. Keep quiet, Chew. I need to sleep. And here we are, another good night. Hops, how are you doing, buddy? Feeling good? Don't hurt yourself intentionally for pork chops. If you want one bad enough, I can give one to you, but don't hurt yourself. There's no need. Now, it looks like we're going to be doing our first little bit of boating in this episode. So let's plop out about. Woo! We had a little bit of a jump and Hops is back there just moving around on his own merry old way. So yeah, I'm planning to change my game room setup in a way that looks more appealing and works better for me. I no longer have to be next to the console or the TV in order to record anything if I'm going to be doing anything on a console, for the fact that if you split it to the TV and to your computer, you will have a very noticeable lag while playing the game. If you're playing any game that needs any bit of, any accuracy whatsoever, then that's not going to be favorable for you. So, basically, I don't know where I can go here. Could be a way out over here. I don't know. I don't think so. That looks like all solid to me. Yes, I know. We'll let him go free. We'll let that boat go free, Hops. It's okay. But yeah, no, usually I'll move the console over to my computer now. But something that I've been noticing a lot more when I was recording recently is that there seems to be, and sometimes I edit it out, sometimes I don't. It all depends on how hard my computer's working at the time. But my computer, it's not water-cooled. It's all air-cooled, using fans and fans only. I've been thinking about doing a water cooling system, but those can get a little bit tricky sometimes, and they sometimes they still have to have fans anyways. So, I mean, yes, you're eliminating some noise, but not all of it. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm repositioning my tower eventually, and I would like to eventually also make what I call a wind tunnel, where I'm going to have segments that have slots in them where I can put in filters, more or less. Oh, okay. I guess we're going to stop here once we get to the little harbor inlet kind of thing they got over here. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to have these little slots where I can slide in these air filters so that way dust and dirt gets trapped on these filters instead of going onto the computer parts and getting them dusty and me having to clean them all the time. Now, the best thing about them is because they're in these slots, I can remove them and clean them or replace them whenever I want, making it much easier for myself to have a clean, functioning computer. Now, the thing is with a wind tunnel is you have air blowing in on one side and blowing out on the other, so you have to situate it like in those terms first. And not only that, but you also have to you may have to do something in regards to taking the parts out of the tower and making your own kind of custom tower, for lack of better words, I guess. You're gonna fall right down there, aren't you? Surprised you didn't hurt yourself. But yeah, so that's something that I may look into in the future anyways, is removing all the parts and modifying them and adding them to a space where it would be more solidified. Like I may use, I'm not sure, I was thinking plexiglass, but I don't think plexiglass will give me the tight airlock that I want for that sort of thing, so I don't know. We'll have to look and see what we're going to do either way. So I'm sure I'll do a video about that. Again, anything like that I usually cover on my vlog channel. Although I haven't done too much do-it-yourself or at-home things on my vlog channel recently, and I don't know, I never think of... Wow, that's a big cave in there. I never really think about recording everything all the time, and that's one thing that I don't have that other vloggers do have, is they always have the ability to be ready to go with their camera, and I'm not always ready with my camera, so that's one of my downfalls. That's something I have to fix myself at some point in time. Man, Hops, we're gonna walk over here past these squids. They won't hurt us, they're just gross. Look at their mouths. Get out of here, squids. I better not punch them, because Hops will probably try to kill them then, and I do not need my doggy drowning. I do not want my dog to drown, Hops. You are my doggy. I do not want you to drown. And we don't need to waste a boat. We'll just get up here on the ice and make our way across. Whoop. There we go. Had to make that noise or we wouldn't have been able to hop up there, obviously, so... But yeah, I've been wanting to change a lot of background noise on my computer, or in my recordings, because I don't know if people notice it all that much or not. I never have anyone complaining about it, but then again, I don't get terrible amounts of feedback on how my video quality is, or audio quality, or etc., etc. So yeah, I don't really, you know, it's fine by me, because I'm not one of those people who are over picky about stuff. Like, some people get really, you know, upset about the whole fact, like, if you go and, if you're a Let's Player and you stretch a game that's supposed to be originally 4:3 and you stretch it to 16:9, like the aspect ratio, and you stretch the picture, there's some people who will, like, go mental over you doing that, and others who will just be like, yeah, whatever, I can still see the game, it looks fine enough for me, like, and that's the way I've always been. It's like, well, you know, it's a game is a game. You're just watching. It's not like it's gonna change the gameplay for me or anybody else. I mean, it's up to you, really, if you're gonna let it affect you. But I don't know. Okay, let's go through here. Don't want to mess with that lava. And we got lots of pork chops, so we don't need any. Excuse me, Mr. Pig. Mr. Pigs. There was multiple pigs. Got some nice looking terrain generation. It always seems like in the plains and forestry biome. Yeah, you like it too? It's pretty nice compared to the last episode. Last episode didn't seem to have too many really nice looking places, but this one seems to have a couple cool little spots like that. If that was just an island on its own, just coming off right here with a little cave there, that'd look pretty cool to me. But I have a feeling that it could keep stretching on. I'm not sure, but over there looks really nice. All the trees up in the hill, and the way that it kind of, you know, goes in the back there, like it sinks into the background there. Excuse me, Hops. I don't want to push you down. Do not want to hurt you today, little puppy. So getting back to ooh, we are lucky today. Lucky today. Da 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 da. Going to see if there's anything here. Oh, actually, it would be right here. We got some string, which we don't need. Some bread, which I could eat. And that would be my phone going crazy. Excuse me, phone. I'm recording right now. Yes, and I will eat said bread. That's right. I am a poet. And we have more bread. And, ooh, I'll take the redstone. I will take your redstone, sir. I will raise you. Actually, I will take this sand and get out. Got our 2 chests. We don't need any more of this. Let's get rid of it. Blech. There we go. Thank you. And come on, Hops. Let's go this way. Let's walk over the hill. Away from the spawner. And look, it is. It's its own little... Ooh, boogie, boogie, boogie. Wanna get this on by its own. You sit down right there, because I know you're gonna push me around. This is actually really nice. I like the look of this a lot. Like, if this was like somebody's home right now, and like it went all the way down underground and was like some big huge complex underground, that would be really cool looking. That'd be very not obvious. So, come on, Hops, let's go. We're gonna go explore. Oh God. I did not notice that. Wow. I fell right off there. I don't want you to do the same thing, so let's go. Thankfully, I didn't take any damage. Ooh, that was... Oh, wow. That looks like a big fall in there as well. But this is just a simple walkthrough. Not to be confused with an actual walkthrough. But yeah, as I was saying before I got interrupted by getting all like excited about a spawner, background noise. So another thing that I was thinking about doing was buying a new pop filter and possibly what we call an acoustic shield. An acoustic shield is basically the sound dampening panels that you've probably seen a lot of people have. But it curves and goes around your mic so that it faces towards you, so that anything from out around that does not come in. So even though with the Blue Yeti, obviously, I'm not going to be using omnidirectional, because I don't need that. I just need, I think it's cardioid is the setting that I use, which is just facing towards me, but there's still chances of other noise, you know, coming over the microphone and inside of it so that it picks it up. But I'll talk about that more in the morning, because it's getting late, and winter's coming. No, not really. Well, maybe. And there we go. So, yeah, so basically, if I have that, that would help cut down on a lot of the background noise, and the pop filter will help with any time? Do you have any time to go into my super stock, sir? No. If any time that I use a hard consonant sound in a word like tea or potatoes, like that pop from the initial sound of the consonant, it kind of helps with that, so it doesn't sound too like poppy. Hence the name pop filter. And that's probably why they named it a pop filter, because pop is another word that has a strong consonant sound. Ooh, we are taking we're taking our chances walking across there. So yeah, I do know that the makers of my microphone, Blue, they also have a gooseneck type of pop filter that has a coiling, bending arm, more or less, so that you can bend it to you know, go in front of anywhere you want it. And I also know how to install it, which is on the side of my microphone, and it looks like it would actually work really, really nice. So I'm thinking about that one, and well, I've looked at this one acoustic shield that comes with, it actually has its own separate stand, which I may not use the stand. I may just take it off and just put it around my microphone and use it as is. But this acoustic shield was originally intended for the person who, like if you had a regular studio microphone, it goes through the shield and like comes out through the back. So you plug into the back of it. You like, okay, if it was like this, oh, I did not mean to do that. If it was like this, like if this was the front of the shield, it would be like, excuse me, Hops, get out of the way, please. So yeah, this is how it would look. So it would taper in the back, so it would be smaller on this side. But basically, your mic goes through this part, and then it gets snug. It gets a snug fit in there. It has some like grommets there, so it doesn't like harm the microphone, obviously. Then you plug in on the back, and obviously the shield then comes like out in front like this, more or less, so that your microphone is right here, and you're just talking into it here, so less noise, obviously, can come in and interrupt your commentary and your recording. I'm actually going to leave that there. That looks nice. That was a good explanation prop right there. So, although I'm going to need more dirt. I'm going to get my dirt back. I'm actually getting more dirt than I ever needed. Look at me go. Anyways, I'm back up to 50 dirt. Oh yeah. So, anyways, that is the two things that I'm thinking about buying. Another thing that I was thinking about getting was, apparently Street Fighter released an encyclopedia about all of their fighters, I guess. So I'd like to have that because that would be a very interesting read. And it would probably help me understand some different things and about different players in the Street Fighter universe. So that would be very interesting indeed. Something else that I've been doing recently is, well, I watch TV from time to time, usually when I'm going to bed or while we eat. That's usually the time that I watch most of my TV. That being said, I've started rewatching Stargate SG-1 because, well, if you've ever watched Stargate before, you know that it's a pretty awesome series, and unfortunately they let Atlantis die off a little bit too quickly for some fans, I believe, and understandable because they kind of like just wrapped it up really quickly all of a sudden, and wow, this is a huge... I love the look of this. Like, I don't know why, but this just looks really nice to me. Jeez. Anyways, sorry about that. Again, that's me liking landscapes for no good reason other than I do. But yeah, no, I started watching SG-1 again, and so far I've been gotten right back into it to when I left off and finished watching it, and they eventually switch some of the characters in the main story for others, and they actually have two of the people from Farscape, two of the actors, I should say, from Farscape, come over. So they obviously did a good job with their roles in Farscape if they are hired on as the new cast, or a couple of the new cast for SG-1. Well, that's deep. So I thought that was pretty cool. And anyways, if any of you guys like watching Stargate or anything, by all means, let me know down in the comments. I love talking about stuff with you guys. It's always a lot of fun when we have conversations about random things. Again, one of my other viewers, Nefer Seti, we talk quite a lot in the comments, and I enjoy his humor, and everything that he has to say is just, I don't know, it's always interesting. Like, I picture that he's someone I could probably hang out with in real life quite easily, just because he seems to be more of the, hey, well, I can bring up this or I can say that, and he's very easy to I guess, talk with, which is nice. It's always good. Then again, it is the internet, and, well, you shouldn't be too afraid or shy in the internet anyways, but it happens. It happens. Some of us used to be extroverts. I used to be an extrovert, now I'm an introvert, and I'd like to be an extrovert again because I was a much more pleasant person. And well, it was just, everything was better. I had a lot more friends, I knew a lot more people, I did a lot more things, I was more active, I was happier, everyone around me was happier. It was good times. It was good times. And that was the funny thing. I was a nerd in high school, but I was a popular nerd in high school, so beat that. But not anymore. Now I'm just a nerd. That's it. I'm not in high school, and no longer am I popular, but that's fine. I expect that I will find more people to converse with and more people to watch my content as time goes by. There's no rush. And the people that I have now watching are fabulous, so, I mean, I can't really complain about that. If anything, what I can say about my viewers is that they're much more refined. Like, I don't have a lot of just random people that just drop by once in a while and is like, hey, you should play this, and they just leave and never talk to me again for, like, months on end. Usually the people that watch always have something important or interesting, or, they're good subscribers. I can't lie. And that's across all my channels, to be honest. So, I'm very thankful for that I didn't get stuck with people who complain too much, or people who intentionally troll or try to put me down or anything, which is, again, very, very nice. It's quite nice, because I know that can be a hard thing doing any kind of videos on YouTube, and it's nice that my subscribers, for the most part, I've never had any issues with any of my subscribers, as far as I know. seriously, off the top of my head, I cannot think of one subscriber that I've ever had to, I guess, go away from or get away from, or tell them off, or tell them that they're being creepy or anything like that, or hey, can you stop picking on? Like, there's never been anything like that. So, like I said, I have to say that I'm pretty lucky in that respect, that I've never had to deal with too many trolls or anything. Now, there were trolls on my gaming channel when I first started out on YouTube, but that was just other Let's Players that... There was a whole thing with, if things didn't go certain people's ways, they just took it out on other people. Like, we were in a group called Fellowship of Players, and we used to do channel reviews. So we'd help out smaller Let's Players and even bigger Let's Players. It didn't matter who they were, as long as we thought that they deserved help. Like, we would all put in suggestions. We would all look at all the suggestions, and then we would all communicatively... Oh, my God. Then we'd all get together on Skype and say, okay, I think these are my 3 choices out of all the choices that we were given, out of, say, like 21 or 24 choices, because there was 3 per person. But yeah, you were given so many choices, and then you came back with 3 others besides your own. And that doesn't mean that you couldn't pick your own, but most times, the 3 that people originally picked, only 1 would still stay in that group of 3 that they picked at the end. But anyways, that's besides the point. People were getting really upset, I guess, that we weren't picking their channels right away, and that they weren't getting immediate success on YouTube. And so they figured that instead of working on their own content, they would just belittle people and troll them on theirs. And I don't know, it was kind of sad more than anything else. I mean, if you have to do that in order to make yourself feel better about, your channel, then I feel bad for you. I mean, it shouldn't be that bad. Okay, so it looks like we are sealing ourselves in for the night. But, yeah, no, I just, and it's true. I mean, like I said, other than that, I've never had to really deal with, mean people, trolls, ignorant or angry people. Most of my subscribers have been pretty friggin' awesome. So, I have no complaints to be made whatsoever. Bed, please. Excuse me. Whoa. So, before I let you guys go, I just wanted to give you a quick recap and some other things I was thinking about for this channel, which is, well, one, I'd like to hear some of your favorite servers. I play on the Hive and Mindplex and Hypixel, but I'm sure there's a lot of servers out there that I don't know about, that I would like to hear about, because, well, why not? I would like to have new servers to try out sometime soon, because new mini games are always fun to play, and I'm always up for playing mini games. Excuse me. That being said, let's see. How much this? No, I need to put the sand over here to get it out of the way. We're gonna pick this up. But yeah, that being said, I've also been thinking about playing some more adventure maps on the channel, just because I've always enjoyed adventure maps, and apparently people have always liked me playing adventure maps. My highest viewed video is Infinite Creeper Maze, which has no creepers in it, surprisingly, but yeah, people really love that adventure map, and I really loved it too, so perhaps I'll start doing that again in the near future. If you have any adventure maps, or like I said, any servers that you know of that I might not know of, by all means, leave them in the comments, because I'm more than willing to check out the adventure maps and servers, or both, or whatever you have to offer at any time. But anyways, again, I thank you all for joining me on my quest to the Firelands, and I will see you all soon for another episode. Good night. Pigs.